Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana Namaskrityam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Naranjaiva Narottamam
Devin Saraswatin Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtapraya Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam
Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke
Bhaktin Bhavatir Naisiti
Bhakti Bhagavati Vaisiti
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devagi Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 4, text number 9, 249. And the canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is The Process of Creation. Please repeat the sloka behind me. Yathā guṇāṁs tu prakṛter
Sada guṇāṁs prakṛteḥ
yugapat kramaśo apiva
yugapat karmāṣo
bibharti bhūriśas ekaḥ
bhibharti bhūriśaḥ ekaḥ
kurvan karmāṇi janmabhiḥ
kurvan karmāṇi janmabhiḥ.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Yathā,
Yathā,
as they are.
as they are.
Guṇān,
Guṇān,
the modes of.
the modes of.
Tu, but. prakṛteḥ,
Prakṛteḥ,
of the material energy.
of the material energy.
Yugapat,
Yugapat,
simultaneously.
simultaneously.
Kramaśaḥ,
Kramaśaḥ,
gradually.
gradually.
Api, also.
Also.
Va,
Va,
either.
either.
Bibharti,
Bhagavati,
maintains.
maintain.
bhūriśaḥ,
bhūriśaḥ,
many forms.
many forms. Two,
But.
ekaḥ,
ekaḥ, the Supreme One.
the Supreme One.
kurvan,
Kurvan,
acting.
acting.
karmāṇi,
Karmāṇi,
activities.
activities.
janmabhiḥ,
Janmabhiḥ,
by incarnations.
by incarnations.
Translation purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Channa of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Usually this sloka there is no purport, so only the translation. Please repeat the translation behind me. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is one.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead is one.
Whether He is alone,
Whether he is alone,
acts with the modes of material nature,
acts with the modes of material nature,
or simultaneously expands
or simultaneously expands
in many forms, or expands consecutively to direct the modes of nature.
consecutively to direct the modes of nature.
Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmulidam yena tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurav Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So today's sloka, again, it is talking about the supremacy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there are, from the childhood, we are discussing about, we discussed our parents take us to the many temples. So we take us to the Ganpati temple, they take us to the Shiva temple, they take us to the Anjaneya temple, and they take us to the Subramania temple, Kartik temple, Durga temple. Everywhere we are going, everywhere we are saying that they are all gods, they are all gods, they are all gods. So there is a misconception from the childhood onwards we are getting. Yes, we are seeing that there are multiple gods in Hinduism. And also the other religious people also criticizing that there are many gods. And recently they made even the cine stars also are the gods, and the sports person also the gods. Tendulkar is a god. And so this is the way the current people are generating God is an everyday. So who is God? Actually, in this sloka specifically, it is saying that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is one. So the Supreme Personality is only one. There are many gods, but they are having the certain duty to do that. But controlling, so everybody is controlled by only one Supreme Person. So that is the way it is mentioned in the scriptures. And also in other scriptures also, in other faiths also, other scriptures also, it is same thing. It is again and again. Everywhere it is mentioning that God is only one. So it is universally acceptable that who has the faith on the God, so universally accepted that God is only one. But because of our misconception and ignorance and lack of knowledge, we are accepting everyone as a God. They are having certain powers. So that's the reason Prabhupada using the word demigods. So they attain that position. That's what they are not actually that they are attained that position. That's what Prabhupada is saying. So how such a attain that position means, suppose in India, so we are saying that this is the collector position. This is the collector. He is the collector, and he is the prime minister, and he is the president. Like that, we are saying. It may be a he or she. Okay. So like that, collector, it may be a he or she, but collector is a position, but the collector position can change. Once the current person is transferred or retired, some other person will come and sit in that place. But the position name is collector, the person may change. So this is the conception for the demigods, because they attain that position, that's all. See how IAS, IPS, they wrote the UPSC exams, they wrote group 1, group 2. Then they are attaining that position like a collector position, say the IPS officer position, they are attaining. But the position is permanent, but the person will change multiple times. So this is the way the demigods conception also. The position will change and another person will come and take care of the position. And if there is no suitable persons are identified for that position, Lord himself will take care of that position. In even the creation also, so we studied that Brahma is the creator. So Brahma is also a position. So even Brahma also is a position. The qualified person will act as a Brahma. How collector is a position and the qualified person is placed in that place and he is acting. How the president is a position where he or she, the qualified person is placed in that place and they are acting in the place of president. The activities of president they are doing. The similar way, all these demigods are positions only. How the collector and president positions, all these demigods are positions. And the qualified persons is going and sitting in that place and they are taking care. From the Brahma onwards, it is all the living entities, all the who are all above our human being, the demigods who are little more power than us. Those people are called demigods, and they are all positions. Then who are qualified person will go and sit in that place. And Shiva Tattva, it is different. Vishnu Tattva is different. So this won't come under this because they are not the living entities. So it won't come under this category. So in Brahma position also it will change. Like that Indra position also it will change. So that it is the current Indra who is there in the current Indra, the present also. So we are thinking that whatever we are studying in the scriptures, all the demigods, they were there in some point of time and the old age, in the previous kalpa or previous yuga. Now nobody is there. It's not like that. They are always there. That because since it is a position, how the collector position it is there, because if you take it last 75 years after independence, the collector there are position for prime minister, there are position for president. The position is there for last 75 years, but every 5 years the person is changing in that place. That's all. But the position is there, and it will be there in the future also. The same president position will be there, prime minister position will be there, but the people will change. Who are already there in the position, they may die, but the other person will come and replace, but the position will be maintained. The similar way, this position, all the demigod position also will be there always, and that position will be maintained. And Indra also the position only. That is not a permanent for a particular person. Indra is a position who is need to take care of all the Swargaloka. And the next Indra, qualified Indra is Bali Maharaj is going to be a next Indra. So where he is Bali Maharaj? He is there in the Patal Lok. So he is there in the Patal Lok and he is going to be a next Indra. So like that, this position, the qualified person will be put into that. And when, like I said, when there is a not qualified persons are got in that place, you see now suppose the prime minister is there. If a qualified minister is not there, if suppose the minister died or something happened to the minister, then what will happen? He will take charge of that activities, that ministry. For example, some finance minister or defense minister. Suppose the defense minister died or finance minister died, or if they are not there, they left to the party or something happened. So the position will be vacant. So that position, until unless the qualified person replace that place, what will do? That the prime minister will take charge of that position. The similar way, when there are such demigods or not getting in the demigods to replace that particular position, the Lord will take charge of that position. And even Supreme Lord acts as Krishna, he took care of the creation when the Brahma was not there. So that time he took care of the creation. So the similar way, all the other position also will be taken care of. And it is stressing that in this sloka, it is Sukadeva Goswami is stressing the point is the Supreme Personality of Godhead is only one. Whether he is alone, he is alone taking care of this modes of nature, the three modes of material nature, right? So how he is alone is taking care, or he is expanding himself in the many forms, he is taking care, it is depending upon him. Because we cannot understand the God and his visualization, how means expansions in the incarnations. He took millions of incarnations, but we are seeing that only 10 primary incarnations we are studying, the Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, these and all we are studying. That is the primary Yuga avatars. There are many avatars like this Yuga Avatara and Manvantara Avatara, Shakti Avashya Avatara. Lord has many avatars like that. So it cannot be counted. So it is said that in the scriptures, if you wanted to count the Lord incarnations, Lord avatars, better you sit on the seashore and count the number of waves. How many number of waves are happening in the seashore, the sea. So that many avatars it is there with the Lord. So the primary thing is we cannot count that. We can, even though if you sit and count, it is a endless, because the waves, there is no end for the waves. The waves will come continuously, it will come. So like how continuously the waves are coming, similarly, the Lord's incarnation also, it will come. And there are some secret incarnations also, secret avatars also. The Lord will come directly, secretly. It may not be revealed by himself. Yes, when Krishna appeared in this material world, 5,000 years back, he revealed through his superhuman activities. He took the he brought that Govardhana hill in his left hand finger, and he killed Kamsa and he killed the Putana. There are so many demons he killed, even the small activities. So he showed his superhuman activity because he is not a normal person. He is a Supreme Lord. That Supreme Lord he showed when he was there as a Krishna. But when he was in the Rama Avatara, so that time also he was a Supreme Lord, but many places, many places he acted as a normal human being, and he showed us how a human being can need to live. And some of the places he showed his supremacy, that is also not very detailed manner. It is very limited. He showed his supremacy in the Ramayana. And when he was in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yes, that is a very secret avatar. He never said that I am the Supreme Lord. He said that he wanted to enjoy the mellow of a devotee, how a devotees are releasing. So he wanted to release that mellow because Krishna, he knows everything. He has all the taste, everything he knows, but he don't know how a devotee enjoying the Lord's company and the devotional service. By doing the devotional service, what kind of happiness we are getting. So because he was not able to experience that. So in order to experience that, as a devotee, he came as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he enjoyed it. That's so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also only for the particular his close associates only revealed that his supremacy, but not to everyone. So he kept it as a secret, and he wanted to show him as a devotee of the Lord. So he wanted to enjoy that rasa. So that's the reason he came as a devotee of the Lord. So like that, Lord wanted to enjoy different rasas. So it is not that limited only Lord will be there. Okay, there are some procedures, right? So some prime minister coming, he won't sit and take the tea on the roadside shop. He won't eat and the roadside pani puri and all. He will be there. President means there is some specific thing for them. For him, there's some restrictions will be there. So he will be there. He will become like this only, like that only. So in order to avoid that, Lord is secretly coming. He wanted to suppose the prime minister or as a very popular person, they will change they put some different attire and they won't reveal their position, and they will come and they will, if they want to go to the shopping, the cine actors and all. See, they are very popular people. So if they come, the crowd will be go behind them, and there will be a problems. So what they will do, they will cover themselves and they will come and they will go to the shopping and all they will do. The similar way, whenever their Lord wanted to visit this material world, he is free to do anything. There is no restriction for him. Even though Lord is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I will come the yuga, means after every yuga he will come. That is, he is talking about the yuga avatar. But he has many avatars. Always, apart from the yuga avatars, there is no restriction. Only yugas only he need to come. It's not like that. Yuga avatars, he will come and he will take care of the miscreants of mass killing. He will do entire miscreants. He will take and he will kill the mass killing. So that is the yuga avatara. But apart from the yuga avatars, he will always used to come. Is like how many waves are coming in the sea, the ocean. So similarly, he was coming with the multiple avatars, without many secret avatars also there in that. He will come and he will teach us the Bhagavata Dharma. So that is the primary goal of the Supreme Lord. So it is not only the Srimad Bhagavatam is saying he is a Supreme Lord. So there we will see some of the scriptures how it is establishing that Lord Krishna is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Brahma Samhita, Brahma is saying in the verse number, in the chapter 5, the verse number 1, he is saying that Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So, if you see the meaning, translation, Krishna, who is known as a Govinda is the Supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful, spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes. So this is Lord Brahma is confirming here that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he is the origin of all the things. He is the origin. There is no origin for him. So he is the cause of all causes. So he is confirming here Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And in Padma Purana also, there is Lord Shiva is explaining to Goddess Parvati. Goddess Parvati, she is asking, they were discussing about the supremacy of the Lord. And yes, the Lord Shiva, he was also meditating. So Parvati was wondering, so you are, all the entire universe is one meditate. Some many people are in this material world, they are meditating upon you. Who, yes, I thought you are the supreme, then whom you are meditating? So then, and who is the worshipable than you? That's a question. Ma Parvati, she asked to Lord Shiva. For that, Lord Shiva is giving this answer. What he was saying that Aradhanam sarvesham Vishnuradhanam param tasmat parataram devi tado yanam samacharam. So what he is giving the explanation. Lord Shiva told to goddesses Durga, my dear Devi, although the Vedas recommends worship of demigods, the worship of Lord Vishnu is the topmost. However, above the worship of Lord Vishnu is the rendering of service to Vaisnavas, who are related to Lord Vishnu. So this is the way Lord Krishna Shiva also clearing the doubt of Goddesses Lakshmi, Goddesses Parvati, and to all the other all of us also. Through the Padma Purana, he is giving that in the scriptures, all the Vedic scriptures, it is recommending the worship the demigod. So if you do this yagya, this demigod will be satisfied, and you will get this, you will get this, you will get this. But the topmost worship is, he is saying the topmost worship of this Lord Vishnu is the topmost worship, because even if you do the yagya, if you do the whatever the Vedas are saying, you will remain in this material world only. You may be there in the top higher planetary system, but you will be there in the material world only. You cannot go out of this. You may be in the Surkaloga, you may up to Brahmaloga, you can go Satyaloga, which is the topmost in the material world. You can go up to that, but you cannot go out of this material world if you follow the scriptures, Vedas, what Vedas are saying. But worshipping the Vishnu is the topmost, because if you worship the Lord Vishnu, then you will get the chance to go out of this material world and his spiritual abode, which is Goloka Vrindavana there. And Goloka Vrindavana, which is Krishna, is there in the original form. And in the Vishnu form, he is there in the Vaikuntha planet. There are numerous Vaikuntha planets also. Then multiple Vishnus are there. So according to our Swabhava, we can go to that particular planet. So, and also here again he is saying that above the worship of Lord Vishnu is the rendering service to the Vaishnava, which is the topmost. So, which is the topmost? Rendering service to the Vaishnava is the topmost. The like that Krishna, sorry, Shiva is saying, because the Lord, the Supreme Lord, Vishnu or Krishna, they are, they are what we can say, they are bound by the devotee's love, by devotee's devotional service. So they, because if you saw the Mahabharata, even though Krishna is a Supreme Personality of Godhead, and even though in this material life he was there, during that time he was the king of Dwaraka. So he married 16,108 wives, and was 16,108 palace were there. There are so many opulence he had, even though in this material world, when he was doing this pastime. That time also, he accompanied the Pandavas when they were in the Varavas. He was also accompanied them. He was helped them so much, and even the Kurukshetra War, he took part of Kurukshetra War. All those activities he was do. Why? Because he was bound by the love of devotees. So that is the reason, the doubt by the devotees are captured by the Lord's service. So that is the reason the Lord is bound to the devotees. So that's the reason Krishna, Shiva is mentioning that rendering service to the Vaishnava is the topmost than the service to the Vishnu, because he is the Supreme Lord. He is the Supreme Lord. He don't want any services. There are in Brahma Samhita, in the Brahma Samhita itself, it is saying that the second sloka, if you see the meaning of the second sloka, I worship the Govinda, primeval Lord, the first progenitor who is tenders the cows, yielded all desires, in abode built with spiritual gems, surrounded by millions of purpose trees, always served with great reverence and affection by hundreds of thousands of Lakshmis or Gopis. So to serve the Lord, hundreds of Lakshmis and Gopis are there, but still they are also devotees of the Lord, but still he is taking the service from the devotees, like the pure devotees, like in the human being also. So that Vaishnavas are topmost. That's what Shiva is clarifying in this. And in Parasara Muni, when he is giving the definition for the Lord, so he is God means what is God? So he gave us come up with a definition. Who is the father of Vyasadeva? He is the definition of God in the Vishnu Purana. What he is saying that? Aishvaryasya samagarasya viryasya yasyasya shriyaho jnana vairagya yasosyaiva sanam bhagam itam gana. So he is giving that Bhagavan means one who possesses the 6 opulences in full. All riches, he is the richest in the material world, in the material spiritual world. Because everything belongs to him. So say now we can say that Ambani is the richest person in this India, in the topmost person, the 4th topmost person in the world, we can say. But all the riches are within his material world. The entire material world is taken, it's a owner is a Supreme Lord is the owner. So he is the richest person. So all riches belong to him. So that's why he is the God must be, he is the richest. And all strength, he is the powerful. There is no power beyond him. So he is the topmost powerful person. And all fame, he has the all fame. So here we are saying that this, our hero is a famous person. So our Tendulkar has a fame, and Shah Rukh Khan has the fame, Salman Khan has the fame, this hero, that hero. They have the fame, maybe even India, India also many people not aware of those persons. But he is a Supreme Lord, he is aware of the Supreme Lord, the people, the living entities which are there from Brahma Loka and from the down to the Patala Loka also, and the planetary portions, the entire planetary portions with the many of the demigods, they know about this his fame. So he has the fame, Lord has the fame of all the places. And unfortunately, who are there in this material world, many of the people are not aware of this Supreme Lord. And all wisdom, he has the all wisdom and all beauty. There is no beauty beyond that. And he also all renunciation. See, here's the renunciation. That is the only thing. Yes, he discovered, he prepared this material one, gave it to us to enjoy whatever you want. He's not taking the ownership. Okay, I am the owner, I am taking, you should not do this, there is no restriction. Whatever you want, how much ever you exploit it. Like that way he gave to us. That is the reason it is called renunciation. You won't ask, I'm the owner, you should not do all those things. Those kind of activities, God won't do. That's the reason that person should be, God means it should be renunciation, renounce from all those ownership activities. That's the reason the 6 opulences, the person who has, that person we can call them as a God. Since nobody other than Krishna has the 6 opulences, that's the reason we are calling Krishna as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna is confirming that Agam Sarvasya Prabhavo Mattaha Sarvam Pravartate Iti Matva Bhajate Mam Bhūtabhava Saman Vitaha. So he is saying that I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. This is one of the important sloka. From this we can understand he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. From him everything is coming out. And so the perfect being who knows this, by reading the scriptures, by getting the knowledge from the acharyas who knows this perfect, they will engage in his devotional service and worship him with his hearts. So this is the verdict from, this is the final word. This is the words from Bhagavad Gita. So Lord himself is saying to all of us. And what Lord is expecting from all of us, Sarvadharman Paritejya Mam Ekam Saranam Vaja Agam Tvam Sarva Papepyo Mokshasyami Nam Vasuchaga. So he is saying that abandon all varieties of religion, just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. So Krishna is saying that surrender unto me only. That's what he Mam Ekam Saranam. Mam Ekam Saranam Braja. That means Mam Ekam means here you can see Ekam means only to me. Mami unto me. Eka means only to me. You need to surrender only to me only. So then only, what is saying that you will be, I will deliver you from the all sinful reactions. Don't fear. This is the confirmation Lord is giving. So none other than giving this kind of confirmation, because if you surrender to me, I will take care of everything. No other demigods, no other, the name of God, nobody can do this except the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So today's sloka, we discussed about the supremacy of Lord Krishna and his opponents, and how we are establishing that he is a supreme from the various scriptures. Hare Krishna. Vrindaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any